Welcome, y'all, to Coffee Time and YouTube Time with Madison Christine on a more of a gray day today here in Santa Fe, which I love for a change. And want to talk about a couple things. And one of them is just how to deal with feeling when the feelings get so deep. Feelings are up right now, you guys, in a huge, huge way. And the second thing is really, what does it mean to stand in our own greatness? So around feelings, you guys, the reason I'm bringing this up is because there's like a massive, like I said, upgrade in frequency on the planet, which is more light, more energy, which means more of the shadow is up. I just looked that way because my cat's ready to jump up on something so cute. So it can be a really overwhelming time for people, especially if we don't understand how to navigate this. And there's the thunder. It's so cool. So I love how nature works with all of this in creation and creationism. That's what I'll call it. So how are you in your feeling body? Where are you feeling whatever feeling it is? And if you don't know, that's okay too. It's just a consistent waking up and becoming more and more aware. Right? And as we become more aware, we often will feel more deeply. But our awareness can create an understanding and a safety around it. So if you're feeling a lot and you feel overwhelmed, you're going to get through this and you're not alone. This is very huge right now. And any client I'm working with and people around me, it's rampant. It can sometimes come out through somatic issues too. So it's really helpful to be able to learn to contact what you're feeling. And there's a lot of different YouTube's information readings out there that will have methods as far as with feelings. And of course, I like to come towards it or with it, alongside it is a better way to put it, in the true natural way. Because if we look at water, I think water is the best description of feeling, right? The water element, like I spoke of in last YouTube. Can you imagine going and telling the water and giving it like a assignment on how to flow? It's hysterical, right? So same with feelings, right? You don't put methods on feelings. Feelings just are. So the more you can just be with that, because guess what happens when we try to apply that old kind of linear way with something that's non-linear called feelings, is that also, let's say you try and it doesn't work, then we've got shame added to the bunch. So let's throw the shame out of it and just whatever it is, and maybe that you feel numb, whatever it is, I just encourage you to just allow it like water flows, okay? And think of it as energy and movement. And when you just say, I honor you, I'm here you are, don't like it. For instance, I like to be vulnerable in these videos when I can. This week, when it was a really intense one for me, I knew I was feeling some deep ancestral grief. And it wasn't fun. Like, I love to have fun and I love being in creative vibes. I also know that this time is a time of really clearing all of this stuff in order to come into a new, really free, expanded, creative place, right? And an aliveness. So I knew to really allow that. And I was like, don't like this. I don't like feeling this. I also know when I honor it and I rest and I journal, do whatever my body wants to do, it will pass and I'll come into an even greater sense of who I am and in purity and a clean slate for more creativity, right? So this morning I wake up, I have my workout, and I'm just like, more energy, new energy. And then I'm inspired to do this video to help others, to assist, to empower. Kind of take that word out, help. I don't want anything that assumes that someone needs help rather than let's empower, okay? So that's what I want to share with you. Wherever you're at, you're going to be okay. And if I can offer anything of ease, it's just allowing, the word allowing. in allowing yourself to say, I hate this, you can curse the damn thing, right? And also just whatever soothing activities you can do. Like one of my favorite shows, I just watched that for like an hour and a half last night, or just had some delicious chocolate and was just aware and let it be and knew it would flow. And then going to the piano and just playing and just allowing it to speak. And then whatever it is for you. I've heard another idea where you can just doodle. Just doodle. It's kind of like another form of meditation. And just say, I'm going to hang with you, sadness, or whatever's up for you, anger, rage, whatever it is, I'm just going to hang with you. Maybe if it's rage or anger, maybe exercise is a good outlet. Whatever it is, I just want to say you will get through it, and there is purpose. Feelings are our guides. It is water. Water is our sacred guide. And it's a navigation system. Nothing to be afraid of whatsoever. We're in a world that's like taught us that we have to, like going to therapy means we're not going to have any more problems and we're not going to have those feelings again. Well, that's setting you up for failure. You guys, what does it mean to truly be alive? To feel. And then you become almost like that toddler again, where you have your tantrum, you have your feeling, whatever it is, and then you're on to the next loving thing, right? And then you're excited to do this next thing. It's about being alive in whatever we feel. And then we move quickly with it. That's sexy, you guys. That's in flow. That's real time. This moment. That's what it's about. Aliveness. Look at nature. It's about aliveness. And secondly, it's about being in our greatness. I wanted to talk about that. And what does that mean? We're in a time as we're breaking control systems. Those of you really tapping into this, guys, gals, all of us, whatever you are, it's about just keeping in that aliveness in yourself. You will get crap from people. You will get judgments when you're coming into greatness because you're leaving the status quo. Thank God. Thank Goddess. Thank the thunder. Okay? So it's having and building that strength, which, by the way, when we allow ourselves to feel more deeply, we get stronger and stronger and we mature. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And love is born more and more deeply. And freedom. Because there's this indescribable strength you will discover that you can get through anything in your power and a depth. And then coming into greatness is all part of this process. And realizing there's going to be a lot of bullshit out there and crap, and people that aren't happy are the ones that are going to say the not nice things. So the more you understand that, you understand who you are, it's just easy to kind of like send a blessing or whatever their way. I feel what you feel. And it's just not personal. It's not personal at all. So greatness means we really got to stick in that soil, right? And just be consistent and committed to who you are. And that's what ripples out in all dimensions, you guys. So just keep in whatever you're doing, keep in that dream. And if the dream shifts, just keep in that lifeblood that you are. And it's the most delicious thing in the world. I know it can be terrifying, but I promise you, wouldn't you rather have that than be left with the masses that are just numb and addicted and honestly not okay? And that's their journey. So cheers, you guys, to your fire, to your water, to all those elements in you. Cheers to the deep, deep feelings, even when they suck. Trust me. I feel you in that, and you're not alone. And you will pull through it, and you'll just feel more and more grounded, more and more strong, rich, loving soil. And don't forget those boundaries. And I just always say, go after that greatness in you. And all my love. Thunderstorm says the same. Take care, and I'll meet you all on the flip.